everybody, it's Glenn back in this video with Blind Bag Bonanza, and appropriately as I record this on the eve of WrestleMania, I'm featuring these WWE Mighty Minis and the latest monthly offering of wrestling goodies from WrestleCrate. But let's leave that for our main course as I serve the Mighty Minis as an appetizer. These being miniature figures with the packaging highlighting a number of the great and good of the current WWE roster, with the $1 Million Man Ted Dibiase and Bret Hitman Hart thrown into the mix too. And for regular viewers who join me on my toy hunts, you may remember I picked these up for the price of £2 each at my local Asda supermarket. Now, having groped the packages, I can tell you it doesn't seem like they contain a leaflet listing the varieties available, so have a gawk at the box in store here to get a flavour of what the figures look like. Then highlighted are a Hart Foundation Bret Hart, and then Dolph Ziggler's also highlighted. I'm not sure why, maybe he's just rare. Now, when it comes to wrestling, I do like to kick it old school, so Ted DiBiase or Bret Hart would float my boat. Yet there's only one way to find out just which ones are inside, and for that I'll be requiring the services of the Marty Jannetty to my Shawn Michaels. It's Mr. Snippety Snip. Why am I always Jannetty? Okay, you can be Shawn. Thanks. Now get to opening these with some Mr. WrestleMania flair. And please, Lady Luck, smile down upon me, and yes! Money, 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 money. Making his spring residence in Cocoa Beach, Florida, it's Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. Didn't realise these were going to be requiring assembly, but let's get his arms totally plugged in, and finally let's cap him off by placing Ted's head on there. And he articulates at the waist, and then the arms retain articulation. Considering the scale and style, there's some nice detail in the face there. However, I do wish it had come with the added detail of a wad of cash in his hand, and then the dollar symbols that he had on his lapels would be cool. But nonetheless, let's see who's going to be joining the $1 Million Man. I mean, I wanted Ted, I didn't want two of him. Oh, well, in this blind bag game, sometimes these are the breaks. I guess maybe we could say he's invested some of his millions in cloning himself. But fortunately, we don't have to end on the sour note of getting a double, because I have a whole box of wrestling goodies yet to tuck into, which is something you could be doing yourself if you visit WrestleCrate.co.uk if you're in the UK or Europe, or WrestleCrate.com if you're in the US. Plus, use code Webb and you'll get 10% off. But let me not delay any further to cut the tape on the box. Here's Stan Lee. I'm Stan Lee. Now, last time I opened up WrestleCrate, I showed myself up to be a pretty mainstream wrestling fan, so if you're more well versed in indie wrestling, then you may need to help me out in the comments below with some of the contents in here. And t-shirt ahoy, they're often a staple of these monthly subscription boxes. As to just what the t-shirt is, well, I'm going to need Stan back to cut open the plastic. And I've not seen the design yet, but I do like this colour blue. Often I find you get a lot of white and black t-shirts in these boxes, but this will add some colour to my wardrobe. And oh, I guess it's easiest if I throw this on so you get a better look. I love it. It does, of course, refer to a great WrestleMania moment in which, in what would turn out to be Ric Flair's retirement match, Shawn Michaels said, "I love you" to Flair, but, you know, not enough that he wasn't going to super kick Flair in the face and retire his old ass. And now I fear I'm back to scratching my head with this Chikara UK Tour 2015 DVD. Now, I've heard of Chikara. It is a WrestleCrate exclusive, it says there. Do I recognise any of the names on the back? No. But worry thee not, I'm on steadier ground here with this Ring of Honor DVD, best in the world, Battle of the Belts. Jay Lethal there on the cover. Who's he facing? And that would be Jay Briscoe. There's also AJ Styles in the mix there, currently with the WWE, of course, so that'll be worth checking out. And t-shirt ahoy again! Come on, Stan, let's cut into the plastic and see what this one is. And it's WrestleMania connected again, kinda loosely, what with WrestleMania 32 being held in the state of Texas, and here pictured is the Dallas Sportatorium. It's the venue that was home to world-class championship wrestling back in the day, and isn't Sportatorium a great word? I'm gonna name my first child that. Sportatorium Webb, why not? Honestly, nowadays they just call venues boring things like the AT&T Center or HSBC Arena. Next up, we get a Wilcos plastic wallet. With the bonus of having stuff inside it. Look, there's a AJ Styles postcard. He's got no face. Eerie. Then I assume that's a signed picture of some Japanese wrestler or other that you'll all jump all over me in the comments below for not knowing. Oh, sorry, I just had a moment of realization. That's an Omega symbol and a K. It's Kenny Omega off of the t-shirt from last month's Wrestle Crate, innit? Now we're getting down to it. Where is it? Down here somewhere. There it is. There's a puzzle with a Sami Zayn with his eyes whited out. I had a puzzle like this when I was a kid. It had Skeletor on it. And finally, it's a welcome back to Blind Bag Bonanza for Funko's WWE Mystery Minis. Yep, I've previously featured these. And let me remember, the ones I didn't get previous were Ric Flair. And then I remember I really wanted Andre the Giant and didn't get him. And then, oh yeah, Daniel Bryan I never got. But let's cross our fingers that this is old Andre. Come on, Stan, let's get at it. And it's The Undertaker. And still Andre eludes me, but with the Taker in hand, does anybody think he'll be losing to Shane at Mania? He can't, right? Anyway, click this video if you missed the previous episode of Blind Bag Bonanza. Please give this video a big thumbs up, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye.